Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your money and finances monthly reading forecast. This is going to be for all the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. I already shuffled your cards and laid out your spread along with clarifiers, Taurus. So let's just get into your reading. So, Taurus, what I'm seeing here for you is that your focus is you do have the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. So I feel that there's something to do with balance here, or need to balance, or need to juggle. But with the Hermit here as your focus, there's a need for you to take a closer look at your money situation. There's a need for you to analyze and really look at what's going on with your money and finances. Um, I feel like you may even need to seek counsel, someone more experienced about looking at your money and finances. But this is you seeking answers, possibly, or needing to analyze your money situation in order for you to see what to do, perhaps with regard to being able to balance your money and finances, or to bring more balance, or to juggle something. You do have the Two of Pentacles here, and we'll talk more about that. But you want to be careful about whether or not, if you're dealing with someone in your analysis about your money and finances, or as it has to do with you trying to balance it, are you able to trust who you're dealing with, or is there issue of trust for the reason why the Hermit is here? Now, you are looking at trying to initiate something, okay? You want to take action with this Ace of Wands. You want something new to start with your money and finances. So this is your focus. Now, in the recent past, Taurus, you do have the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. So in the recent past, you had to be very creative about coming out of restriction around your money and finances, or coming out of being stuck with your money and finances, or your money and finances being stuck. You also had to work on probably being more practical and prudent in order to come out of restrictions and limitations with your money and finances. Or you may have in a recent past had to work on being more prudent, being more practical, because your money and finances were under more restriction and limitations, or your money and finances, you found yourself stuck. And so with the Queen of Pentacles, this was you having to be very creative to work around that, or to work through that, or work that shit out in the recent past. And so that is in your past. Yay. Now, in your present, you do have the Six of Wands with Justice. So in the present, you were able to bring balance to your money and finances situation. You were successful. You were able to have the victory. You're experiencing victory at present, Taurus, with your money and finances. You're experiencing balance with your money and finances. Now, if you are involved in some sort of legal situation, or there is a decision, that decision is in your favor, where you get balance, or the right thing happens. But let me just say also, let me just back up and clarify with Justice here. This is about the right thing happening, whether that justice is brought upon you or somebody else, but this is about the right thing happening. But I just feel like, Taurus, that this is about you getting justice. This is you experiencing the right thing happening, you being able to achieve balance and having success and victory over any challenges, over the restrictions, over the limitations that you may have experienced in the past, through you being creative, through you being practical, through you being prudent, through you using proper measure, through you following your instincts, through you figuring out, being reasonable about how to achieve that success, and you doing that. This is where you're at in the present. So in the future, though, Taurus, you do have the Seven of Cups, and you do have the Five of Swords. I just want you to take a look at that Seven of Cups. And here he's pointing at the heart, and here he's pointing at the dollar sign. So in the future, Taurus, I feel that you are experiencing some sort of conflict around your money and finances. You're experiencing some sort of confusion. There may be problems where you're trying to weigh your options with money and finances. You could be in an argument or fight with someone else or someone regarding your money and finances. This could be someone you're in a relationship with the Seven of Cups here, someone that you know, or just you are involved. This could be even a business relationship where there is some sort of confusion here, or in the future there could be a problem with a lack of judgment that causes conflict, or this could be you trying to focus on avoiding conflict and weighing your options and trying to see things clearly with this Seven of Cups. But I do feel this is you weighing things up in the future, addressing a conflict with the focus of either diffusing the conflict around your money and finances, if this is an argument, or if this is an issue around your money and finances where you have to weigh things up and try to make the best possible choice for your money and finances, or if this is you struggling within yourself, where you may be experiencing lapse in judgment, teeter-tottering between seeing clearly and lapse in judgment. But this is what you're experiencing with the Seven of Cups. So the caution here with the Seven of Cups in the future is making sure that you're seeing things clearly. Make sure that you're weighing all the options. Make sure that you are aware of all the options, and you want to try to make the best possible choice using logic and sound judgment here, and not be clouded by your emotions in your decision. And you want to focus on, it may be possible that you may need to change your mind about something. It may be possible that you may need to there could be an issue where there's a cost to you around a choice in the future in some way that you're weighing things up about, or there's a cost to you through an argument or an issue with another, where there's some sort of issues around, or there is a lack of clarity about your money and finances, and there's a need for you to address the conflict, resolve the conflict, diffuse the conflict. Now, it's possible you may be focused on trying to win by any means necessary, but with this Hermit here is you seeking answers, you analyzing the situation. There may be some sort of conflict where you're trying to get clear on what's going on in order to make the best possible choice in the future, as it has to do with your money and finances. So be aware, mindful of that. Now, your attitude about your money and finances is you do have the Eight of Wands along with the Six of Wands. So your attitude is about movement, about action, about communication if needed, back and forth, but with the goal of you having success. So you see yourself being victorious. You see yourself being able to overcome any adversities you may have around your money and finances, where you are able to see movement, or you're able to take action to cause movement that brings you the success or the victory with your money and finances. Now, your concern or the influence for your money and finances is you do have the Seven of Swords, and you do have Judgment here. So this is about, the concern may be, it's possible that you could be receiving a judgment against your money and finances, where you are concerned about money being taken or how much money is being taken from you. You could be concerned about making a poor decision where you lose out on money, or you are deceived or lied to or betrayed in some way about your money and finances, or money is stolen from you. There could be a concern about whether or not you come up with a decision or a choice that allows you to come out of confusion with your money and finances, or escape a matter concerning your money and finances where you can see movement, or initiate something that allows for that balance to happen, or that change that you want to see happen. Also, the concern with this Seven of Swords is you don't want to have negative self-talk about your money and finances, okay? Or you don't want to get negative communication about your money and finances. But also your concern is your ability possibly to rise to the call about your money and finances and come up with a plan of action that will allow you to have that success or progress that you want to achieve. The other concern with your money and finances here is whether or not you get a second chance and you're able to escape or get away from any issues or problems with your money and finances, or confusion around your money and finances. You may be concerned about whether or not you get a decision in your favor that allows you to keep your money and finances, or where your money and finances are not adversely affected. Now, your obstacle, your challenge with your money and finances, Taurus, is you do have Judgment and the Three of Wands. So Judgment is very significant here. So be mindful about the decisions that you are making. Make sure that you're also not refusing to make a decision. Make sure that you rise to the call. Make sure that you are getting the realizations that you need about your money and finances. You may be having concern about being able to liberate yourself with your money and finances concerns, or issues or problems that you could be having confusion around or needing to make a choice about. With the Three of Wands here, you may be trying to initiate something new and creative. You may be trying to have things work together, come together and work out. You could be working with someone else or others in order to have things come together, work out. You may be trying to see your ships come in, and the problem is seeing renewal with your money situation, seeing rebirth with your money situation, seeing liberation with your money situation, seeing your decisions afford you the progress or the desired results with your money situation. Your other problem could be, again, you could have a judgment against your money and finances where things aren't coming together, or you could make a decision that where your ships don't come in, or there's a delay, or something doesn't come together the way that you hope, or there may be a lack of judgment or having sound judgment in the situation, or there may be a problem with being able to go into the next phase around your money and finances in some way that you're trying to create or trying to move forward in a plan on for your money and finances, Taurus. And so your outcome for your money and finances is you do have this Four of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. So you are concerned about whether or not you're making the right decisions, but with the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, here's your outcome. This is about you trying to bring something to rest and have balance with your money and finances. I want you to take a look at this Four of Swords. And this is like a rat that is working. This is not a energy of being at rest. So I feel that there is an energy of restlessness at considering, meditating, thinking about what to do to have balance with your money and finances. So As an advice with the Four of Swords here, and it also being your outcome, you want to focus on how to bring your money issues to rest. You want to make sure that you truly are considering and meditating on your options, on your money situation, and make sure that what you're doing or the choices that you're making are choices that bring more peace to your money and not cause more restlessness for your money or chaos for your money. And you may even need to take a rest or take a break from thinking about how to balance your money and finances in an effort to get to a calm state of mind, because you need to have a clear mind. Your mind cannot be scattered in your decision about your money and finances, where you are restless and you are chasing solutions. You want to be able to meditate and be in a rest state where you are considering the options without feeling restlessness. You want to have peace about the decisions and about the things that you are considering, with the goal of achieving balance or making the changes that you want. You want to have changes with your money that bring you peace. You want to have balance with your money. You want to avoid imbalance with your money. But from what I can see here, there is a need to get grounded. There's a need to be practical. There's a need for you to focus. And there's a need for you to really analyze before you initiate something new. And really consider what you're doing, because what you are considering is either going to bring rest to your money situation or cause more restlessness. It's either going to bring more balance or going to create more imbalance. So this is about what side you're going to be on in your mind in this, how you see this, how you think about this, and how you move forward and implement or not implement what you do here, with the goal of balance. Balance of mind, balance of action, balance with your money. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.